Alexa, let's go live.
Okay.
What's going on, guys? Just want to show you some smart stuff that I got hooked up in my man cave slash arcade, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, start off with Alexa, and she is able to turn on most everything of mine. You see the arcade's turned on, TV turned on, the surround actually turned on, I just have it turned down. Arcades over here are on, Philips Hue lighting is on. Pretty cool features. Oh, my glow from under my home theater thing came on. So I want to take a minute, let me shake y'all up a little bit. Take a minute, show y'all what I got going on here. Let's turn on some normal lights so maybe we can see a little better. Come on in here. So first of all, let's try not to shake this too much, good Lord. I have the version 1 Echo Show up here to basically control everything. She's the one, all I have to do is say that, or let's turn around and shut this off real quick. Alexa, game over.
Okay.
And she'll turn everything off for me. Pretty cool little feature. You see everything's turned back off, ready to go to bed, right? Alexa, let's go live.
Okay.
And of course now I have the lighting all set to blue, and that's just how I like it turned on. I like how the blue looks or whatever. So let's go over here and show you. I know I'm kind of rambling. Of course, so Alexa is the one that hooks this up and gets it going for me. But basically I have these smart plugs, and they're all through here, and it's right down here. You can see that's the one that controls my Govee lights that are under there. And let's go ahead and set this up here so I can quit shaking y'all around. So anyway, of course, Alexa is hooked up to the smart plugs for anything that's not quote-unquote smart, and you have no light to see me, so very raw and filtered here on my channel. But anyway, so I tell her, hey, let's go live, and you can set it up to say whatever you want, game on, turn the arcade on, whatever you want to get it to do, turn the home theater on. You could have different settings. Like I have it set up on Let's Go Live. It turns all my Philips Hue lights blue. My Govee comes on, and it's already preset to blue. Turns on all the games through those smart plugs. It turns all that on for me. Now, of course, the NBA Jam, you might notice, doesn't turn on. That's because it has a bigger computer in it than some of the other arcades, and it needs time to power down correctly, and then powering on is not so much the problem, but powering down, you can't just cut it off. Like all these can be cut off, and it's not going to hurt them. The NBA Jam's like a computer. It has to turn off, go through its little progress, so you can't just cut power to it or you'll mess it up. So that's why that one didn't turn on. But all of the lights behind the arcade, they're all basically hooked up to a strip, a power strip. The strip's plugged into the smart plug. It's plugged into the wall, and it's all in the on section. So when I come in here and tell her to turn it on, the blue lights behind, because they're not smart, they're just normal LED strips, they're all set to blue. So when I tell it to turn on, the arcade turns on, those lights turn on, the TV turns on, the surround sound turns on, and the blue Philips Hue come on, and you're basically ready to watch a movie or anything like that. So if you want to do something different, I don't know, you want to turn red, or maybe you have party lights, like I've got some lasers and stuff hooked up, I could hook up a smart plug to them and say, hey, let's start the party, and maybe all the party lights come on and the sound system starts or something, right? Whatever your imagination runs wild with. The TV is an LG, I believe it's the 6200 version. It's of course it's a smart TV, so it plays YouTube and all of that stuff too, so I absolutely love it. But it's a pretty simple setup. It's Philips Hue lighting, and all of it's controlled by Alexa to turn it on and off. And like I said, it makes a pretty cool little feature, makes things super simple. If I'm carrying stuff downstairs and I'm done up here, I just tell her, hey, turn everything off. And she does, for the most part. Like I said, except like NBA Jam now. If it's on, I have to come back up here. So that kind of stinks, but is what it is. I do not like how this is shining on me. But anyway, so that's a cool feature. The Nest is something we look into for the smart home. We haven't done it yet. I've seen some kind of rough reviews on it. My wife's not completely sold on it. Wouldn't mind getting it. So, I mean, it's almost no point because we kind of keep it on the same temperature year round. I think the winter will turn it a little lower, summer a little higher, try to save on the energy bill. But for the most part, we keep it on the same thing all year. So there's really no big point of it. Also, the Alexa, it's the show. So if I'm up here or my daughter's up here with her cousins or something, they're playing games and we're downstairs, I can ask my Alexa's in the bathroom downstairs and the one in the living room to drop in on the man cave. Screen will pop up, be me or my wife saying, hey kids, time to eat, come on down. Or if I'm up here watching football, she can be like, hey, our friends are here, and I can come downstairs and drop in on them downstairs. So it's pretty cool. So she doesn't have to yell up here, or if she can't get to her phone, doesn't want to text me or something, she can just basically tell Alexa to do it, and they're talking to me up here. These smart things, I love all of them, and they're all controlled by apps. All the smart plugs, there's an app you can get for it. It's a Smart Life app, and it hooks up these basically, and you have to have that app hooked up with your Alexa, tied together in your accounts. That's how that works. But if you didn't want to go that route, and it's not complicated. If I can do it, you can do it. You hear it all the time. I'm dead serious. It's not that difficult. Just YouTubers all over the place have how to do it. So you can do that. If you don't want to go that route, have the app on the phone. And that way, sometimes if I'm sitting downstairs and I want everything on before I come up here, but maybe I want it on a different way, I can go to that app, and I know, and I have them all labeled, which one's hooked up to the Turtles cab, which one's hooked up to the TV, the surround sound, and I can sit downstairs and click on, and it'll turn all the machines on, turn the TV on, the surround sound on. I can go to my Philips Hue app and be like, all right, well tonight I want these two lights on 50% white, that on 100% blue, and I want my Govee light on blue. We're going to come up and watch a movie, or well, maybe not a movie with all the arcades on. I'll just turn the TV surround and the blue lights on and turn them low, turn them down to like 10% or something. Come up here, get on Amazon Prime or whatever on my smart TV. It's a 75-inch LG, and like I said, I have Amazon Prime, we have Disney Plus. Of course, we use DirecTV for normal stuff, but if we're coming up here to watch a movie, it's probably going to be on Amazon Prime or Disney Plus. Pretty much going to be on one of those, or if we rent a movie from one of those services or DirecTV. We might end up going YouTube TV one day. I don't know, their prices are starting to come up. They're starting to almost compete with DirecTV, and DirecTV has Sunday Ticket. YouTube TV doesn't. I have NFL Network and stuff, big football guy, so YouTube TV, if you're going to come up in your price, you got to give me more stuff, or people who are cutting the cord. There's so many things now. Amazon Prime, Hulu, Netflix, and they all offer different things. I might as well just stick with DirecTV. But anyway, like I said, I love this stuff. And if I'm downstairs, and I forgot, like I said, outside of NBA Jam, I'm downstairs. I thought I was going to come back up here. I'm not going to come back up here. Or I don't plan to. It's about bedtime. I can go to that Smart Life app and turn everything off but the NBA Jam. And that's the only one I'd have to come up here or just be like, it's not going to hurt anything to run all night. So whatever, I'm going to come up here tomorrow anyway. But I absolutely love it. The smart thing is cool. It's a nice wow factor. You know, friends come over and they see it and you're like, hey, let's go live. And it all kicks on. They're like, oh, that's so cool or whatever. So you kind of get to flex on them, if you will. Now, what I will say is Philips Hue. It's great. There's a lot of alternative now. Govee makes smart lights. They set scenes and stuff. A lot cheaper. The Philips Hue bulbs are like $50. The Govee lights, I think, are like $22. So they're coming out with a lot of alternatives that are a lot cheaper. Like I said, the LED stripping, the 16-foot stripping, I think I paid $21, $22 for it. That strip behind there, I don't even want to tell you, it's like $120 to run the Philips Hue. Now, Philips Hue's coming out with some new stuff. That new that's pretty cool. So we'll look into that, because now that I have Philips Hue, especially downstairs, maybe not so much up here, but downstairs I've got Philips Hue stuff everywhere. Might as well stay with it at this point, right? But other places where I can go, probably go Govee, or something. So I think Tekken has some good stuff too. Check them out. They're all on Amazon. Look up Tekken lights. Govee is probably my new favorite brand now. You can check out Philips Hue, but I think these guys in LifeX, that's another one. I think they're going to start cutting them because they do the same thing. They do great. They're bright. They last. That's what people are going to go to for cheaper stuff. So like I said, man, hey, check it out. I'll go ahead and close all this back down. I mean, just the ambiance of having this room. Let me go turn this big light off. All right, now that you missed me for 5 seconds, you might even clicked off the video. That's what it looks like. It's all set up nice. Machines over there. Machines over here. See, NBA Jam's not on, but I don't plan on staying up here right now, so that's why. It's not spinning too terribly fast. And then there's the Govee light under the platform for that. But yeah, check me out. Like, comment, subscribe. Any ideas you might have, any other new tech that's coming out that you might think would be really cool up here in the house, or any questions about any of this stuff, hit me up, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. I'm new on this, so, you know, hope it's awesome. But there you go. That's how it works. Alexa, game over.
Okay.
Roll Tide, y'all.